Thank you. There's a lot of people who want to ask a question. I think they have me and Sally because of your time. Mr. Kweku Apia.
Nanaima.
Good evening. Thanks for joining.
That's it.
If I try to question our person will be sat. Maybe my friend the doctor Frekope. Because you know it seems so much.
Akwani, maybe that doctor say, but they will never super. Unimadi Rebecca, Bedana Sekeke for a Jumapa or a Magana. That's all I can say. And the crime your message in my body ding, which then a chap, some for corruption. Now, or more, memo, and yes, kakakra. Mammy tonto swaha. Body and the batch, kakra, not a share. Kwame and Ponsa school. Kwame and Ponsa, Mammy say. My boss will be carried with my son, Jake Quabruchi, Cobobra. Now, what can the banners all because I seem be said, as I was a cocoa cruma, go to be the higher buffer. Not even know he said, or the battle concourse soon. Papa no store now no yen kakra, the man seer, or the show munina. Instead, I'm crying me and Sabbath stone. I watch them cry and so no back or cry that red one. Nanchima Babe Suma, there be what the marriage there took. I go find for a good store near Viano and a store.
Nagu?
And the man to because Coco Assassin so now more bread. Mamma Wabro sign, and your back or so a back water for. Passad in the bed to cry. The bed missing that. I did be a generational men friend a case. Say a generational DNU, I don't know. Namanu Besino, Mr. Obin, the course where I reckon say. The baby is share ye man why to ask a very simple question, sir. Is our children getting to where they have to be? And the answer, and the person to be catchado or be cadocra, and you know. Uko italia. You be bass a cry manenka. Bass. As you depart here, or so that Paco Jumaba, you tear the car, but swimming and so on to be nyale, and the fee, cast a home for me. It's a mean cover be our beko. As would you appreciate them? Yano. Now, I butcher be the subi mada. As soon as I watch about who want to be and yare. What yes, it is obey. Many a media be a mechanic and Yamina, Edwama Ghana, said to Nipafu. Na ya ma me papa no mu osika abie nyuma enyuma no me hwe omuma a omo akasa de omo sika le se atwa omuma asu no omunyai enimdie bia yenni na se na no na ya nye ni ye a ene so ye nye ni ye ena me kasa me to obi fu se me fia poase ba me bara me ka cho se denche ma no awontafo o se me bo a jaye
Doctor Brabaku. Doctor Epenta, many public brace so on in team, Mr. Member will be so academy. Yamin shout. Doctor Kantan Kampacha also bet me my question. Dr. Kantan, how we are not Irene Akasa.
Mamenchia Oba, my diner. Nyansa person for any one castle. Piao.
When you also.
It has a very shaman day. Ghana Academy of Art and Science. A sales seminar. No, the Bishia. Kakameka, a year. Or here, what's my canino? I'm say, did ye on Teda? And not on it, not Genecu. Who's this over Brenna, Kumas, and what you with the Okanas? I never couldn't say about religion in the air. Yeah, mini BMOs and your programming, the brain ceases to think critically. We have psychological defects when it comes to religion, and we have been programmed to imprison our potentials in religion. That's why we are waiting for God, because the Creator gave us His indwelling spirit. Nyame, we nyame wow Jimmy, wow waha. Nyame na opeso be the opeso ema ona ye wa. Until I left my office said doctor sem no me je to kakra no ma wareye me sika sem ma dwuma sem they say me am wo me office am running me wo me dwuma hodo a running my partner with a lot of people are ebi omo ni ntete ne de omo de be siw kakra ne de is part of the game. So what you was in your meje wo a okay down kwa na ope okay so wanya yesu mewu ma o ma osika sem mesesa o tom nyame ondo banche konkron onua buro onto si enkrofo ne beti sa asem yase na ibe yi adwembone a ye de attach to se ye ni ye nua no bibini be ya ade a why na ka cho the bibini nka no kore why kwa no ka we kire wa wade edi sa. The moment you think some people are not doing things well or they are wicked or they are bad, so lower frequency who are vibrating track, because we have a lot of people who are committed to the cause and they don't need vigilation or supervision before they do what they do. That's those who are conscious. One here commando where papa Traore papa were finding itself once all the way Burkina Faso
Yeah.
Opening as a person for better quote when him sentia ni breiso or waha. Why are you here? The sense of purpose, our purpose of living. No, so when we know what they are, Obe Kenya me apre now where my boss are we ya where you are saying fed that now be jacka and your money to maso. Nana men fancy na ebe shia memenda. Son of
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Franka. Irene, Sister Irene.
Okay.
Thank you.
Auntie Dan, thanks for putting us on. It's Irene's husband.
Oh,
and Mr. Obingdako,
thank you.
Thank you very much as well for some of the points that you've mentioned. Unfortunately, my tree's not as good as it should be, so I'm going to speak English.
Gentleman, Mr. Obion, I'm so powerful and pan over on the chin or your
Okay.
So the first question is, or the first point is, we need to establish why we're in this position. And the reason why we're in this position is because we are conquered by the Europeans, and that they say, firstly, history is written by the conquerors, and secondly, they put their indoctrination into play. What that basically means is, in church in Ghana, how many black Jesuses do you see there? You'd be lucky to see one black Jesus. So we're talking about a whole country of 32 million people ish, and they're worshipping a white Jesus. How does that make any sense in Africa? That doesn't make sense, because if you go to any other country, you won't see that. If you go to the Arab states, they're not worshipping anyone white. That part's for certain. So that's the first point. Secondly, because we've been in chains for a substantial amount of time, how could we then, remember we're in chains, we then got a bit of liberty. The first thing that our parents would have said, or great-grandparents would have said, was just study hard, put your money in the bank. That's what they're taught. So they didn't have the education to pass on to their children in order they don't have the wisdom. They didn't have the education to assist them in developing as children and as fathers and mothers, and that's been the cycle for the last maybe 50 years. That's now changing with TikTok and all that stuff. I'm not for TikTok and stuff like that, but it's changing because now the world is more exposed than it was before.
Yeah.
So people in Ghana, people in Europe and stuff like that, there's a bit more wisdom. So that's why the changes. It should have developed a lot sooner, but things were a lot enclosed. We didn't have. How long did we have the telephone? When we used to call in the 80s, using the telephone, you barely. One, is too expensive. Secondly, how many people could afford to use a telephone? We talk about house phone to communicate. We didn't. We used to use pen pal and all that type of stuff. Other people were using the telephone. So we are getting there slowly. Another point, I know I'm deviating from this, but I do want to make another point. So we've always been told that Africa is a third world country. And this point I want to make is, I don't know any third world country that a first world country is going to go there and get minerals from. That's never made sense to me.
That's
Never
right.
made sense. So gold, manganese, cocoa, all that stuff, they're begging to, well, they're not begging because they've dictated how things are. If you look at the IMF, they've kept us intentionally, invisibly chained for that very reason. And so only now we're talking, under 40-year-old man is now showing the way for the rest of Africa to then show that we are self-sufficient. We do have the wisdom to do things on our own and so on. And this is part of the problem. A lot of our leaders, unfortunately, has been educated in Europe. So to a point, they feel that they're European. And so when they're doing investments, this is a country that they're managing. They are not investing in their own country, but they're investing in Europe. How does that make any sense? How can you be a leader of a country where you've got gold, oil, all that type of stuff at your fingertips, and you're deciding to then invest elsewhere? So these are all the points that, there's a lot more points I'd like to mention, but I know other people might want to go on. These are all the things that we have issues with, or have because of slavery and the follow on from that's caused these problems for us individuals. But also what we don't do, and I know one of our fellow panel earlier mentioned that we don't have critical thinking, and that's absolutely true. It's never a question of why, but that stems from, I know I was born in the 70s. Growing up, it's do what's told rather than question. The children these days are a bit different. They will now ask why. Before we were just told, okay, do this, sit in the corner for 2 hours, and you sit in the corner. These kids now, they don't do that. So there is an evolution, but it should have happened 30 years ago, 40 years ago for our country to develop. Sadly, it's better late than never. But I just want to thank you very much for, at least for those who are on this panel, to think that you shouldn't accept everything for the sake of it. For the sake of it, I agree. I go to church and so on, but there are certain things that I disagree with. I'm not going to follow. And it's not to be disobedient. It's just a case of it doesn't make sense. So why should I do it?
That's right.
I'd like to leave it there, but thank you very much, and I hope everyone who's been on this platform digest what's been said and try to incorporate in their daily lives, because it will help them more than it won't. That's my position. So thanks for putting me on the platform, Diane, and Mr. Bidako. I hope that we'll see you again, because what you said, I'm sure, has planted a seed in some people's minds, and for us to wake up as a people, as a country, and so on. Thanks.
Thank you. Those are very solid and strong points. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pepra. Sir Kwajo.
Okay. Good afternoon from my end. Thank you so much for such an insightful program. Dr. Obina, I think you are really inspiring us and giving us in-depth information here. And the little I will add up is we are always in the rat race as Africans, which is we are being born into a system where we are being tuned to go to school, complete, and get ourselves a job.
Yeah.
And I have this view that irrespective of wherever we find ourselves, we can have a national dialogue, we can have a reset of our mindset and start from a generation coming. And it's always about the problems we face as Africans, the issues we face as Africans. But what are the resolutions? Are we ready to sacrifice ourselves for now so that tomorrow can be a better space for all of us? Irrespective of wherever you find ourselves now, that can be a topic for another day. But from now to tomorrow and to the next generation, what can we do so that our past issues and our past hindrances will not become another topic for the day? You see, when you travel, when you expose yourself to the world, you kind of realize that Africans are very intellectuals, and when it comes to knowledge base, sometimes we think the Europeans came to colonize us and came to suck our resources and stuff. But when you put an African man and a white man in the same classroom, and you infuse them into the same criteria of learning, you've kind of realized that the black man is very insightful, but he's not ready to do beyond and impact knowledge and have an impact on his generation, because we've already been tuned right from the beginning that the white is capable of doing. He came to colonize us. Everything is supposed to be coming from these white. When you travel to China have some of their commodities and some of their services that they don't even render to the outside world. Everything is based there. Do you understand? They believe in what they think they are capable of doing. And sometimes belief and logic does not really tally. Our brother was making a suggestion that there are certain things he doesn't really think they are logical. But when we talk about belief, irrespective whether it's logic or non-logical, your faith tells you this is how it's supposed to be. This is how things is supposed to be, whether it's logical or it's not logical. Because if you are trying to substantiate logic from unlogical things, then there are so many things in the Bible you will not even believe in the first place. Jesus Christ turning water into wine, he being coming into existence by the intuition of the Holy Spirit and the woman. It's not logic. How can somebody just punctuate just between a Holy Spirit and a human being? Because in the norm, we know is the sexual interaction between a man and a woman that will bring forth a child. So there are certain things our logic might not give us the right intuition, but our belief should let us know that no, it is possible. So we should all have a national dialogue, irrespective of wherever we've gotten ourselves to. We can bring up a new generation where we can build a whole new universe for ourselves, and we will find ourselves in a better place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joe. That's building a new generation. Yamin Shao, we thank you for your contribution. Ka questions neba no mama doctor yenya no mo busa questions ni ntimi enya no maybe Mr. Mo. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, dear.
Hello. Good evening. Me pacho. Me
Let me say something. Kojo the Okano. It's not like we meet and discuss our problems. This is a build-up.
Okay.
It's a system that the fact that Ghana for seminar being almost intellectually does not mean that they have a structure built to run it.
Okay.
We individuals, it does not mean the structure that you're running is yours. Yeah. The whole game starts with what we are doing.
Thank you.
It's a shift of mind. Just through internet and radio. Nipa bebre mranti a omadwan sesa ai one omonye omakukudro eye normal no. It's amazing, because the game was changed by how we're made to think of ourselves. So any dialogue.
Dr. Obeng, I'm proud to say that with the knowledge and the support that you've given some Ghanaian, if not anybody cry, I know UK Hano. People are into Airbnb because of what you are preaching now. It's like
that's right.
A class you are teaching, and a lot of people have gone through financial freedom. There's a lot of testimonies,
Yeah, so it's the information.
Yeah,
it's the information, and normal bibliography history. No, is the key. And when you are discussing the history, it's not because without the history you can't create the future.
Thank you.
And you cannot free any people without their right history. You can't. With my building, a lot of our people talk of computer and technology. Listen, a lot of these guys building this, they are very strong in history. If you are Brofono, those who are leading their innovations is the history. If you don't know, if you don't have a root, any wind can blow you.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people, especially Mama Koshkuno, they don't see the need for history. Especially their own history. They don't see any need at all.
No.
And that's why Omuntiminye. Tuare is a typical example of somebody who knows something different. That's why he's strong. A lot of our intellectuals are weak because there's no sense of history. They just express intellectual renditions, but they can't do it.
Thank you.
They don't know who they are, So, anyway, so this is the history. You have to learn our history.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, Abna.
Okay, me pese mimbisa se Kumasi ne Accra nkwana obenda akon books no benya bi Mr. Ben ya wa ha for ye pass ya bre
oh yeah, they send it when him's me number. It was send it baby oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, merciful. Who I have for side of it?
Goso.
Goso ye the biba hot time be she dem goso mem.
Okay. Me see wo SVTV nti me fa o number.
Okay. And Oko Facebook right now send me message or Hana say YouTube crowd. You may send a message.
Me pacho.
So yes, Amazon unyandru Amazon no. To say you can
Amazon baby all the books are there. Yeah.
Okay.
Amazon so. Bagano number mo phone number na.
Okay. Yeah, that Mr. Binda kwase pa. I think na ya always be a pese yon ko school. O ma me kra me ba we do be ko school na wa be we. Meanwhile so be kra wa dwen no. Like enkoya na sense na mo force wa say school na ekọ enti senka ye hia Mr. Benda kono mo chire almost Benda ko bia ni bibi enti me ne mi sister me share ni videos mano na ya start bibi emienu ya kabo na ye ho ha ye te kra moba money ni ha enti yen start bibi kakra wa ha omo beba be yiska na ye start kakra san ti said the school ne de wo ka say wo nkwa wo parents mu bube fu bai what like o mo pese o still na wo nkọ nursing so ebi mo kwa o mo nye ejuma nye still na mo pese green na wo nhye bi na o mo ka say ba we nso kọ nursing enti Mr. Benda konchire na ye follow ebi mo nso ayera ebi mo nso kra de o kan hwe o monte sometimes like yes that is say it or Benda akon they were obesi atoto ne ama me kra do Sundays cry me refi say me kwa sorry because why you busy ye ejuma so kwa sorry esro I never so cry me say realize ye ne say sorry them ho what ho na woni scan so ayembu wo omo scan kwan ye gu omo obe mus na say Easter mu ho na me sofo ma me ata na won ba sorry me so meba also nhyiemu said me so meba me de meba sama nko because me ye ejuma apeska nti se minye iska na friend me metumi ye de nya kakra banso what are sorry them hokra na wonni iska o moto collection wontu sometimes youth na wa sorry ho no mo obi wo ho anopa ewie nwumre na otia sorry them ho ye nyina ne ye bi ne ye bom paye ewade yiboafo mamio boafo no so kra omba because wonye ejuma enti no enchechire we nyina ma ya de ye ti ne ma sin kakra ya ba obo onso so a wo hu videos bi say ya on be hwe na mbie na aginim na o ti video bi a de we ni we kun to kwani ade by the way obi a de o ebeboa obi a ne na wo tie
Yes, Ghana no create that chama wabusuafo ne wo mana obewu mu.
Yama doctor enka bibi mfa asema waka no doctor ka bibi fa the school ne asori na won ko no besira wo.
Asori dey so ko mbu seska oni bi dey say opeska. Ani nti abana pe usika okwa asika na bebiza wo. Ukoro mo kire wo se adwumaden ka no kre suro nyame do onua ko mo ye wo se obi na ye wo na beji si hwan beji oye beji sticker beji sobolo wan kwa anya he no nyame som sa ani enti school ne de wako kakra na so person your business your business person your nurse ya maame mo nurse one person your nurse ya nyohe ka kire mo se so person your business na wo ya kwa wo ya na so no mfie num fie du una behwe busua oni ye dey go so ho insase bebre gu ho gibi
Daniel Yandrew so kafra me patro
sorry.
The truth ekasa wi na kwame ni ebisa doctor say o mra kakra ansa ebia entimi mfo obi ebi ansa
Mr. Binda could be brown. She's a casa, Monsieur.
Obekasa me patro
Mechia nyanum ne adofo. Meka kloa me pese mekecha etwa de ye kan ye no so ne say. Yeah, as Africans no, I was seeing facing the reality. Near ye about your money future and your money dache. Near investing in our country. Near put you away with this religion and all those things. Because Nyankopon ya na se bibia no ba be ka kire se be so me na mbo ya se na se sa religion books ni all these things no or colonial masters any Arabs for na these things na ebaye na ye main tools a omude e be colonize ye main ye a omude enrich omude besisa ye mineral resources ni ye bibia ko ye de ko enrich ye ho no your reality na was you facing. You're thinking about that. See, you're facing reality no near research ko anima. Nyami bi wo hod ma ye be hunu se nyami bi wo. Scientists enka e campaign kwa nka ene me no ewo internet so ye nkita hudie. Ka me ntimi no nkasa without say me ka enye internet and as research near ye anka campaign Mpaya nkwanka yenya TV yenya cars yenya fridge all things ya nkasa ya invent ya create nyina nka yenya emfa communicate emfa make your life easy make your life easy the reality no na was here face because see am face reality now either say omu ebe hanti ebiom like omu hanti ye ancestors no and I say you better realize you waking up, you taking your power because areas in a sanity either you hunt or you get hunt. When kuma you become like in the forest. Sanity. Yeah.
You're through. Nyamisha pass our mass submission. Thank you.
Wow.
Doctor.
And Miranda and I doing different. I dream when you're the best in Africa. And you're possible to fire. This is it. Yeah. When Bruni Bessis in our beach in Akon, one can say a family. Sir, Obeko, because on himself Brunino or a hunter. It's one facing the fire. Now you know, I say, Radi be him every Bobeku. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
Nana Kwame. Mr. Doctor, the officer will be standing Nana Kwame.
Oh, maybe submission kakra na me pese meye. But you must it's sometimes me when you say it's really unfortunate the way we misalign religion and education with respect to development and self-improvement, self-development. I thought maybe I am misaligning these two particular, especially religion. I see some strong misalignments be. Emma people tend to even say religion does not play any role in our development. I thought that religion has no place in our development. But to be frank with you, development begins with faith in yourself. And this is what we lost. Mr. Binda can say where we lost to your history actually. Then we've neglected our history, and that is where we lost our identity. The moment I kasa to ho, the moment I the moment I say ye kan kasa na ye koma broni de ye den na ye hu say enu ne the elite wo ka broni kasa enu ni elite no ekwo ne ye say ye hwere yankasa ye de. And this happened because we lost faith in ourselves. After we as people, no, we could not believe so much in ourselves that there is something good in us. And this is where we lost it. And I can emphatically say that say the very virtue are instilling faith in you and what you can do.
Pray before you sleep.
One of the basic tools or instruments that carries without much questions a religion.
Over, you are not saying the truth. It's the same religion that was used to make us lose confidence in ourselves. We can't sorry them yesu to her. Any brony who suffer or tembia or bossy to about time, who suffer our friend to mother.
It's only saying can be
make your point, but don't come.
No, yes,
the very
it's
region,
also your point of view.
There's nobody.
Mr. Obinako, it's your point of view. I perfectly respect that.
Listen. There's no point of view here. Let's say the very things that you are listening, you have listed. They are the same values that have caused this. Who is more religious than us? So if it's religion that we use to develop, we should have.
No, I'm not saying we are using religion to develop. I am using religion as a base where it establishes faith in you yourself.
I'm not saying the head and tail of what you're saying.
Yes, faith in yourself. I'm talking about one particular. To me, I'm evidence of. As I know what I have done for myself. I know what really pushed me. The same religion that Obibeka say, Obe condemn, is probably the same thing I listen to. And it has pushed me to heights that I never expected I could get to.
I really don't have time for this. Eh?
If you don't get, sometimes, and I make Mr. Obinako, if you could allow me to finish. I know, sir, Obia will not give.
You are saying something
I
that
really want to emphasize, sir.
Mr. Farouk.
Daniel. Dana, mami mbramu 1 second.
We are doing it.
Mr. Obi onyabutre. Obi awo na dwene. E wo mu se wo na wo be kasa me nyina etie. But
no.
Obi abesua bibi. Inti ya bale.
Over.
Obi nso emfili se. Yo be kan. E wo hia.
Na na edu
onye ni free so dia na
debate now be. Oh. What's your
Ige, the friend say, the any panel cano, Yankano ha. Yes, sir, you are bringing different understanding.
Yeah.
Yankano, the all cano Yankano ha. What I say, this is the problem, and I'm sure you are part of those people who will come and say something we have not said. You have not said in the name of religion. They will cook their own postulates and then interpret it and hang it on you. What do I say? And that's a major area. The religious, they will come here and say something that you have not said, and tell you to shut up and let everybody say what they want to say. It's not said what we have said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's deviating.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
to correct you, Dr. Obinda has not said anything. Say you shouldn't.
Yes, you are saying something that we have not said here.
He has not said anything about nobody believing in God or trusting in God. All that he's saying is saying.
No, I can't say and that is the religious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see that. And Eagle, you are part of it.
Okay.
You're part of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. I do miss.
Suppressing the part, don't do that. Don't suppress people
No,
once
nobody is
they
suppressing
are
anybody.
talking. Don't do that because they are okay. You can listen. They are okay.
Mr. Ogie, sorry. Oh.
You can talk. Why? Yeah, Daniel.
Sister, we ban no dey before Saba.
So be that could I say Mina make us Mr.
Daniel
Okay. Mr. Bila could ye a brapping only me cry no number near the if Switzerland. Mr. Bila so me.
Daniel Uzu.
If Switzerland,
Yes.
Now, bra, you pay for the Edia proper. After independence, in the Kwame Nkrumah and the boy, may pay for me a young go, made up with Musa Mudia Pro. She village in the Momo Caninano, a womb. By your first in your casa, you see a casa. Go Switzerland or Geneva. By Hane one, yet the French side, a French. You know, Italian side, a Italy. You know what, a German side, a German casa. Europe, baby, you can casa. Begana, dear, and Africa, a brofuna pausono. Can casa, can Jao Casana, can a brofune casa. Everything wedding cone. Religion, de piano, or be a castle, corso, bompire, and so Kusiaga. You call China, Ecopabisia. You call India, Copabisia, but only the more region and a omelette in a Bibiao. I now call China Copisca. Abra will say, Yamio. Your big problem. Your big problem as Africans, as a Ghanaians. Yamema will be PRB. We should don't pay. Who talk of heaven? Na Miss Lewo. Wona o ma meja obi bia na papa ja bibia wo so mpe no o ko bibia o papa no wo nti o papa no obaka se bra no wo aba o ma gold diamond bauxite aluminum bibia bi o so mpe o mpe o de o kwa sorry akobompa isa nyesa nyame ni o nyame o bible no anya no ne yesum no ese ehu ni de ekoso me bi to abachi me husi yi ewrade no ga na me pompa bebre me to abachi ni yesa me am a young guy me am a boy busuya because aha one ko ejuma undidi e wo so betime didi but no pesa betu accountment ya eti ya ye busu ye nanom ye president for be for no ma high pass True Mr. Bidako, or seeing baby, my ye be or back home. You go say, and then so crown o basic one. A year bit ya. A year bit ya. Which point MBA to Mamma be Punya be ye. What mean, beer to Mamma be you? Now, I'm paying for you go to the sense. Hello, but you me.
Yes, you.
Monsieur, in Payfree, I brought to the sense of intimate she in your crew. Intimate will crew, and I will be up to 2 coin. About 2 crew. She Burkina Faso president.
And by me, I'm the best job
pending enough. Who saw the best say, name my biddy, name my bit, maybe beer. Africa, Ghana, be a was your crack. Idiot, just said, idiot, Namim boy say, oh, you diamond, you good, your boss will be a CM Pew. Yen pet, ye work for heaven, and to bring himself in her. Or no, we sit down there at twice a year, 20 years, 500 years, no, and con for heaven. An idea, as a simple boom, sorry, Miss Ghana, the Ghana, but you be Ghana, I said, and here getting the ice in Kubu. Is he any agree? Despite Apostle despite only for some baby, but then now with scapping now, what I can't. I say despite was coming, Wuniska, Opa Bruchiska for share in perform. No,
Yes,
me
sorry,
no, make us a picture with sorry. And you say, yes, phone.
Okay, maybe I can say, okay, say, what can normal bear me and say, what they had to from Buya Bonfia.
Yeah.
And I think that is not good.
Yeah.
No, I saw make can say,
no,
offer. Also, me the
was here
offer the make can say, sorry, Miss Apani so you because if your place was Kabia so yet. But Apani so more, sir.
There be my address a question because these are some of the things I actually
no, I'm sorry,
Daniel, but I like the fact.
Okay.
Mr.
Oh, say, Balco ever be defended, Nation.
Yeah.
Balco be defended Bruni. Daniel, oh, defended Bruni, I'm a Bruni.
So, me, no,
okay, me,
Daniel.
Sanity.
Sorry. No, me defend
Sanity, Daniel.
Yeah.
The moment I said, yeah, and some are okay. I said, what the beer question when paying you for con.
Yes.
Me to me from Mukondi, but me who a certain thinking. Is it that they are defending their religion or they are hailing Bruni? And what Sanoma wake up, or more tree fat, more tree goof.
Yes.
And Daniel, major is on original.
No, I saw make sorry. No,
Papa okay. Papa Bacono say, I don't know what any passes are. I mean, Minute in Vienna.
No, bra, so the sorry, 1 minute. I saw make can say, me defend Bruno Empire. But the no, but the organization. Sepia walk a crabia, a binding point wow. Nankaya at the cashier. Because if you see can Issa, but also Kobanga, and for example, I have Brochie, or Koban corner a percentage in a so now no, many myself also
you can't own to me and by so to me be free how.
Yes,
you would publish now making a good say, Dr. Bet me abem now I'll clarify now maybe. So the better opportunity our bahana is not because we want to come and talk and go.
Yeah.
No.
We are here to learn.
Dan.
Yes.
Daniel, so what do you say about New Zealand are here for?
Yes, if you are Switzerland.
The other buying up Omunina Escafo.
There be.
What to make Caxis, you said that's by Christ Caniska.
No, I saw make an
okay. I was seeing and saying no.
Mechanic Sabbath.
I wasn't a bit maybe.
No, Mechanic Sabbath, I saw mechanic say, as some. I saw mechanic say, despite Minkas Niska is capa. But me say, 1 minute, 1 second, spend my children.
But please, when you get the opportunity to Mr. Obeda Akwa, he's really helpful, and I want you all to place respect on him because he's
also the I say maybe I've been asking of but they make can say no Minkas is no empire meet me sir but me
opportunity about platform you so
okay.
Please be mindful of your language because a favor bit say any penyan someone I wouldn't get this opportunity, so I don't want to lose it.
Of course, sister.
No,
I had this over
Mr. Bitanko, I saw make an the make an
Daniel, I'm just saying it in general.
Let me just make us in the Uba Ebia Brichian. For example, a Casifona, for example, you say, Umi party say now, but a normal my year, I'm a Viasi Akonimo. And Cabine so Abia.
Daniel,
despite
here, no, my baby also goes here. I will suggest to you go and learn.
Oh, ye didn't come on.
I do wait, old bogus say I don't know more.
Oh. Asa can be a won't me kasa.
Submission and now some person can be na doctor to me support you.
Meme chese no, meme chese die Ghana impeyifo no edi akono. Omo di akọ echiri pa na enye sana ke yeni a kakebia yedu akonche no. Keni kwan se basa wo nyame ama ye nyoma bebre. Enso ye nyoma na nyame di ama ye omara kosen sign krata bia edi enya. O de me asam me kanu edi enya pa serious. Enti no so window kwa no koso bia se mfie so amba. Edi pase wo no obetimi aye nyoma bia for example aposafo. Asam me kanu aposafo. O no bebre. On kwa complain say aban mboa no. Data by one because a summer cousin senior bia a high pass serious, but one can't tell. Let
me come in. On said Dr. Ekasano, Ebia now we need about Cassa.
Okay, Naminia, oh, sorry.
Or say knowledge before we be a unia knowledge.
Okay.
And the information, if I understand that, a woman say, Obi bedroom say Ebia buying and boy and I said, but there's always a way. There's always a way. If we are saying there's so who seek the knowledge, any advice, any more I don't think so. You'll be struggling or using the word say abiding and walk. Abiding there. A lot of people come. Even Chrome Hakrana, your prime minister, Ebiaba, even Trump came before and Trump supported, and then now Trump Amanyoma air sinking.
My dear sister, also a UK and I'm sure Switzerland.
Yeah.
If I say almost the same on your moye, for example, Bedia, Naminiona, Bra, Miamia Bema, or Casa. But me, they make an say, ye do Ghana, ye do Yemai, ye do Africa. Yes, you know, beer, a say a swa, it makes me quid. Meaning, you say individual, I mean, make a maker. After coming from answer more 92 after that, no, a new ma or moody swag. Emma,
what for 30 minutes near Chido, Daniel?
Mommy, drop your wine.
Sorry.
Okay, so who trade New Testament and answer saying Daniel?
Farouk, yeah?
Farouk,
okay, Farouk.
Doctor.
Sorry, I'm on board.
That's all.
Doctor, on favor.
Maybe more her. Oman be tie topic na so mobile on board. The member topic na sama bia basa. Na misumi de na nkwasum no de. Abrofo no mo yi chain na fi yense wo, but ye num ye mu bi wo ha ye still ye nim se chain no gusu boy yensa ho. Ene ye nan. Eji wo so wo doctor say na betima ka kire ehu se chain ni nsa eni ni nan. Ene o kansa kire se wo su chain ni nsa ni nan. Enti bomodi na ye de obese wo yi na ma wo so nto. But ye bi se bi ye enkofu na mo ho ni wo ho mo se still ni chain ni ene friends ene bomo nsa ni omo nan na. Ene ma ye bre no. Enti so obi ehu se chain ni mbo ni nan na o ka kire se chain ni ye fi ye nan ni ye senti ye movie ahead a. Yes, also the end born and no then you move ahead. Wow, but more than a boa who kakra, and our doctor says, also Maumuso, and yes, ye chain a born night, maybe if I could appointing and you grind appointing a crime. So, or you stop now. What your home children? What the next children are cha, or be chow fee now, young man, or bedding, or bake a fee. And then I'm before the year, or what children, or what the children now. Ya omadi akon kwasum na yesterday that's what him say slaves in the world, but still they have released us and still we are behaving like we are slaves.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Nami shop me that was so kind of short amami. One me juma na ye. I said
Madam Daniel Befa Ebreni nyina Daniel Jaya Habakuku achiri ho no betwere ayia Bible no New Testament was say Emrenity no me try tell.
I said Nami shop so over.
Me twemu mi na me kan yema mi no be ye edi kan no we kwada na just come kasa ho but mama
you don't want to carry
it.
Even if we did have it, I wouldn't use it today.
Oh, okay. Aha, many about Daniel dear no mammy mention bibi men ni penny antiasia. If we are snan casanca buying soon in faso. I buy an casano, which you want buying soon in faso. May come and I say, a year, and crofukum you been a war or maybe emo. Some crofukum you know, your friend back consumer. One who idea yan, who hear bibi, no dear yan hoto. And as a consumer, so sure, factors of production in one on a war. Adagye and woni emre de ye nyina ye dia ana nipa hofro se mi wonim die bi na sa nim die no me ba be setia business na ma produce de wu hia no ne ye didwa etu so obo se nipa no eba no na ba se ene ye wo no ahia de no ton wasa ase ma me etina nananom ne tonton sa ase no nananom kan krakre ho na waton asase ama wo si me hia okoko na ebi bag miensa na waton okoko na ma no no wa ye ebi a drink na se beverage bi ama na wo wakoto na ayese mu didwa enti wo consumer no ane wo sa producer no momie no motem ho ase a mu hia wo bia na emom de ma aban bi bebam ne se in the course of say momie no mu didwa no anhwa na momie no ba konyo ye esei asase no so hu ebi overproduction and say land degradation bi ikoso enti sa na tie de ati se de emie no agina kokrama so ebi na ba ko sisi ba ko enti sa na tie de referee bi mra no megina mfimfi no hwe se pepepe ye ebeto yie sa pepepe ye ndo de pepepe yo ne ba no ono ne aban no enti aban ne de se ye nyina yete ye ho ase se me manya me product se de bia Mr. Obin ye kirikire makonya me nim de na me metimi aproduce ade bi ana me wotofo ana nkasa ade no ameya me mfa wuduro bi mfra FDA mem what you say enti me betimi ne menua bia wote me mase adidwa aberekora aban bia anye den enim the moment ya aban bebam no ye free bibi free rider problem ade a obi antwa sika ko otimi nya so mfaso no eno na aban be ye bi ne kwan nti na aban ye kwan no cause obi so ntwa tax kura no okoto ni moto pradada e kwan da ho ne aye ode be faso aka obi nya no hwe street light aban amfa me si ho no mo a obi o ha wontwa tai ye ka se tax obi so ho kura ofi Lebanon wadi na nhwie ni ade afam ngure ma bedu Ghana street light ne betima ka se yi ne brightness no ne chefa free mu ana eti sa ne ma wie create self free rider problem no eno na aban be ye eti ye nya se chinchina ye de ye die nyina so asa koto aban metri so na aban basic thing say ya na aban ye o eti so obi to na so obo aban so bo aban so bo pia onti aban na nkasa na relevance ya se emre ni hon ka mechide mu pi ama mamu se de UK harum nya de nyina se de aban si ye ne ma bi fa aban nya nwa ade bi ya wa ha se eti ma me fe ho ne nto na no de am se school fees be mu dia na dakoro ma chire mu ye na ade ba fa me se kan se religion no me fancy religion mo hwe ma yi a me interface ya or say trust Jesus in all things me Jesus dipa maybe free Ghana ebe nyina na me ye advance me SD ni ntisa be school nkwala mpo na me ko because mpanimfo no ukoka wunya mesem no a me pese meka ne bi wo ho no a ya beja me wo ma me so wo mpena atoma fampo me mu ahwe abontin nti me nkwala na me preach wo mo na nkwala no na mpese me cycle wo mo na example bi a me ye bia me do mo awofo na eye no mu sese de me si ekire wo mo sa nkwala no senka wo mo na nka meeting afa wo mo sa nka sofo bia no mo betimi apolitu wo mo adwene hwe aneda bia me ka kire me nwanom se imagine se wo nua bi no mo nsa ana wadanfo bi wote akwankwa nua ase ono mo nsa brabo na bi ti no ana Mr. Obin wo ko ya na ase wo Yesu so wodo opese o ye wiye wo wase wo si nsa bia na ase wase nti Yesu pese wo tete wo no ye wiye ana wo fa nipa no ma me fa ma asori example na rin ko resi asori wo di nipa no ko resi asori no ma Mr. Obin ya se wo so join ni ku obi ekuo benya onko join ni AY for no so twa ntare miensa enti sa nipa no ho wura mu asa abre no financial burden e wo so okotwa atare okowura mu ane akacha se okura ni mu odu so otimi to bass ne na kura singing band fo so se atwa atare mienu enti wono kro no abon so wo kire bi ne ese e gba afore gakufuo committee wa ha sei AY for man ago enti wo se nipa wote asolim no wo de na kohia nyame a wo ye ne ya na ase wo de na kwa akọbọ chacha wo de ne bo aviator wa asore dembo ni bi enu de he na wo ye no enti to da se nyame so no ye kan ye nka se Yesu na ye boni ana se nyame na aye nipa boni o ba ye ka se nkrofo bi ateki nyame no edin no as defensive mechanism no omudi o hu ye yie me sofo maame na me sofo ye sofo na nka se teacher ni ansa no ba be ye sofo na minim na yere no oton isa ba bi o canteen SHS wo no e hono na na yere ton ba oba ye sofo maame no me say eniema maame ni demand me say nkoto me sofo maame so the swimming pool me say catfish mpom fa ne ho one and I say na me say hey eti e fa gba se mo ba bia na sa sofo maame o de ko baabi I said sofo maame o de ko baabi enti sa religion ne de se wan kasa no wan yi padlock na mfiri wutrim na wo ma wo bitam Yesu te se ne car insurance de beto so se kin da bia be renew na renew wa no be renew ne so be ko ne ho no ma mo no ne
I said, mommy, now meet me beside the same.
Daddy Mpatwine.
I said, sir,
So,
my name is joining from the beginning. What is it? Yeah, Dinyami Atemoa.
Debbie. Me nya se we obin kra na de send me. And I me rem. Oh, I know na ya na obi ba na ne buafu kukuku said ya so nso nkuku Goliath no. Just what is what set here religion anu adani nyame wo fa ase nyame di na chi nyina agya no. Ne ko hu tintin so ohia ni tire. Ono na ebe kasa ma.
Asema ye ka wa na he has not spoken.
Obi wo ha. Then obi wo ha bia wa hwe video foforo. It was the abufu ni free baby o.
The pressure. Yeah, but because
obi timi hu ye video foforo bia wona ye nya adwen.
Mr. Obin psychologically, wadwuma na wo ye no, wo say apam say fu onwuma. De tie ne say agent fu nyina na ade om de nipa o motentam nipa behwe egu ha say say kai yo ni akoso abole ekoto egu no wo say onwuma. And one nipa adwini mu ada ho. What you say? Enti Mr. Obin wan kasa no de wo ye no say nkrofo onwuma. Imagine say we bu ho no che Ghana no na wo no self confidence kura no wani bio. We go hot my bread wabo Ghana no na bra bo basa sa abo abogata and wetimi dia ba abrochire enti the moment ono waba bedru abrochire no wo kasa ni petie enti ni leverage a wo ne shield a wo wa na abrochire no sa abrochire no so am ono ne ho ya akono no so Mr. Obin wo kasa manipa ehu se sa abrochire no kura nya hwede ne Mr. Obin wonu ubenya enti obeka nsem bi dia to so na wada ne tuntun watimi aka bi dia to yeah ni no we se nya onya obi a waje mo nsem adwuma ya sa na obeye o enya wo na wo waye bibie anso yemu yenim se de esitie enti mi so be enya mepi wo honman kemeti menya adaje akirechiri ma manipa bebre ya tene ma bia se na emom abrochiri ha no nso no a edi youth ni nya no youth no mesi wunya sika se de Mr. Obin kana product and obi owo product no na wo shebre me de was Mr. Obin
no
I said nyame shop na land no wo he fasai
oh me wo Gold Coast South Norwood ha say
Mate, and ye be share with UK Dr. Obin platform ne so.
Oh, me kura de nyambo an smart me bagan enti no me ne ekuro na wie.
Hey.
Asa me ti akonya so na abrochire ye me pinido ntibire.
Ase na unka nkyere no se Mr. Obin ne etu. Unka.
Oh, Mr. Obin ne etu se etu kura do na kyere made o, etu hu ne sa no. Me professor no.
Okay.
Wachere ma de wia na ma tie ase be wono ntimi spell de wachere me no ne asem
ase nyame shop why
unshira mo pa yo
na Dr. Obin ofi ebi mo de mpa ye ne katakata omani na nyame som na nkasa na e wa akomam na ye so mo som no omo som. That's what I understood.
Me see Mr. Obin wait there 30 seconds me wa Ghana no
and I am paso
Mr. Obin me wa Ghana no ho na me treasurer me se me SDA obi ani metimi abo asori no me ma komi school awi a me treasurer wa asori dem no nsa asori no wo auditor enti mu gigi sika ya no no na ba wono na ebe chichem se de oto ware no wo be se bia gu ha oba na se bia sika no nso se bia wa hwere no wonte ne ma bia se ya no ha nani enti de me bufu na me se na wo ya asori auditor na se we CID na ya se wa ya sa asori ne odra store obi na wo waba na wo be ha wani a kire bi o Mr. Obin obeye we nyina wie ye no se wo mbere mu se oba no oba hwe asori sika mu wi a wonye 300 cedis enfem ento petrol na won san fanko na chese ya ma no mo ko hwetwa body aba beton wo ayi edwom di sika na ba asori ne de omonye omu duku te se NDC fu wechini nyantra asori de mo sa mo mabra bonye basa o omo se de siti Mr. Obin ko si no bi ye ni medam ase
yes sir
show Joe Tete
yeah
me pacho
good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho michia Mr. Obidako. Any Obiara or ahasi. Uaha any by accident, but you are at the right place. Yeah, can say on the religion asema me say adiminya pa na me hu Mr. Obidako enche o be say 3 months ni February call March honum baby and a mission video. But me tia papa no me tia no me say na me keyboard so ma sorry o. Na che say adwuma me ye no me nya time me share nya time e ma madwuma. de bia na ye bompa 2 weeks program, 3 weeks program. Na che say adagye aye kasa adagye wakasa obenya ho a obeye dwuma sere obenya bibi kakra sebi mintimi na mi chia mi share obi da ko na mi tieti ni video se anu mi sorry as first no the mi data ye no se mi fa mi data anye sa na ma no biom mi nya ko Facebook anase YouTube anase TikTok a leche se mi call obi da ko true or Mr. Obi da ko se mi start ye farm mi ye farm ana mejuma no so no na mi she obi ase a mi ye juma se enche kra ba manya confidence bia je say mi ni baby asa confidence no fi bai na e wo madwum say metu kwan na ye bia na e bompa e o force mi si nyame hira papa yi mi say mi ni baby amehia no de ba de metimi aka ne say nyame hira obi biara wo ha no miji Yesu di pa miji nyame di pa nanso so de oka no so waso a o so tie no tie ne ye ati de metimi aka kire obi biara wa ni me nche nyame hira obi biara
yo nyame hira
dan wo o se no bo keyboard me no university na me e kwa leader me bo keyboard TCF in sorry a mo kai nyesa majai kra o kwa sorry still of course, sorry, all my life. Bible ya who is my kind be my kind a lot of religious books. Me who which of the charismatic preachers any messages? At least 10 of them each.
Wow.
One the brand guy. So what sorry them no book keyboard or more bravo yes. I'm telling you. Also can say na need so.
But say na need na broche so bi mu.
That's right. And to patch rest the air canon. Enye. Emrate be bretisa. Maba will be bretisa. At a point in time I told myself, me university, see me more keyboard be. Oh, sorry then. That's after national service. Me see me more be. Me ko bomb me bra. Me ko build the business. I can tell you say omo me twa mani na me hwe omo na still me no mo bona. Life on yet. You see that what Johnny? Every Ghana akosha brochire baby, and I say won huso. E di entia. Keyboard now born sabi uni skill bia na say keyboard now boy. I say na e betua wa sorry dem. E bi kura fight say e betua woka. Kuba da watimi abobra aware ahwe obi ba. With your certificate, with your university degrees. No. And I don't think that is Christianity. Into the air canon. Yeah, fam. Abrochira o me ba school abrochire. Me ma me papa mo to America, we are citizens.
Wow.
So it's not like yeah can you say me ya me na me at building businesses. Ya am loan e build it. Ye di nyansa no ayeye no an ye di ye. No koreka edwumaden. Wo treat ni paye. Wo nya self confidence. We don't have less than 4 big businesses. We are building normal be. So we are not here to just say something different. So now, Sabi, you are so for paying for a bit to me send you. Was in my years so as my year so for 27 years. Over the last 6 months, I'm starting on a museum coming on my boom. And yam me mukra GT. The conferences are so for I can say baho. The last time, so for penny power about Ghana and about me program. Catch him saying here we are sorry. See who say you to the HR mono that chenye. So who aha na say what nyame suma to mu a say who wa command do nyame na wo kan kra nim say asema ye kai eno kra say we obi a opese wo yisu nyame som na odi sisi nipa hunahuna nipa e na obufu na wo no kra no nyame som no nka ho because yesu angu say wo before bi no mum. See, everybody is complete in Christ.
Preach on.
Everyone.
Preach on.
So your life will not change just because they're teaching. A lot of the things that they teach in churches, you cannot build life with it. That's why a lot of people in churches are struggling because they don't have the tools.
Some of them.
Check and see. Check and see. So, Sebi, who are not so a Christian, don't be offended at all, because we are at war.
Yeah.
We are at war. The deception is very high. The other time, Dr. Otabekai was 99% of the people we call prophet in Africa are not true. No, I didn't say it. But Ono Kabia said, you can quote him. I didn't say it. He said it, and it's right. So, Abranti also Zikasa. And they will hope. What is Sikaman is on Fanya Juma Wunya? One more chrono. We have a lot of people who are holding Christianity and stealing in their workplaces.
Yeah.
Cheating. Go for be brave Ghana how the Yamisembeka or the Sika branch of Sidamawa was his. Software, you know,
Doctor, hey, ya cramming, Papa Yana make an answer. So, you pain, the call me now for phone, because of their brainwashing,
that's right, teaching.
So many new, but the more they are exploiting us.
Yeah. And to the same person I exploit,
you know the wrong
or exploiting. One on about the cancer, one on no Kwame Yami. Na ye de obonsam. Afa, you know correct. The same person so to say you can be busy say na de mo can no. Madam, say nipa say o bra na say obi di hu chichiro. To the bia nipa bebre kwa sorry I can tell you say they are not confident. They are not even sure of their future. And they cry with it. Because there's no plan, there's no structure. They don't know where tomorrow is. They don't know. A lot of our people.
Offering.
Yeah. So, Sabi, especially Ghana and Nigeria, someone of Nipa Numum. Inti catch us at one against Christianity or religion in a sense. But in him said deception is very high. That's the reason. That's the reason.
Thank you so much. No, but we haven't condemned Christianity. But some no cry too much. Now, Daddy, obi a Christian so pa no wo kum obi so no or kabe kabo. That is what we are talking about. And obi a organist are working. If you saw once a while. If you don't understand it, Nyamijuma is good. I'll use this platform to say that I serve in church. But the fact is that Juma, what time Nyamijuma, you do everything not outrageously. Yes, I want to mean Bobra. But Ghana, Yamaya say, one Nyamijuma on the drums now. Yes, I will back Juma Nyamijuma and Bemwadi. That is what Dr. Ben is talking about. Yeah. Doing it extremely. The conscious have confidence in yourself and tinyamia semnase etu mesho ubeti mi akasa udini maboni ye etuo
micheche uzamvunya jina michao pa
gawa wejozo
ode untina mama ese say me dear do actually. Oh. You see, I'm 24 be from ya almost 12 hours. Once somewhere you're antenna temo. You're catchy. It will be a British land. I mean, the free.
Wow.
Obi a family say obey me tiama every week because and send me over. Oh, Yansana, me pony cacrano. And to be over. Once we me my family page now can send a bio. Obi wa ko hwe video bi dada enti no ope atema didi dada. Oh yes, enti obani na odi ebufu na eba. Pese mi ko ye video bi na me ka say obi ti Ghana or your bank manager wajai ba abedru ha. Na nse omo bo Wembley ewie no omo onipa 6 ene the whole Wembley Park am omo say omo clean as a bank manager. Our co square we are no boss and what frame is on to me adwuma too and then I'm so say what co square we mean after the frame say me a man co school no o frame say me ma onyansa it's what is 16,000 pounds aba krom ha ama sese onko school so anu so aye ne se o se wako school ni bia wanya nimdie na wo ka no se 16,000 pounds no amanfo so de ba ha obe ye ntem enu na ye o kan ya me mapone nyansa ni bia di preach wa ha se di free no enti sane ma na ye ka no obi o akọ video ni dada na o de ba na o de otan bi a hye ni mu because o mo say yes Usomi, bibi emi say omu di matam di me mama nyina afra o. Oh yes. Because omu say akwasi ampani na no oti kroma na o se Ghana o ya adwuma be yi na Ghana adwuma be na abi ma so ni be ya fa mi so bi ti me say de o wa ya mama no ani adwen no me because me osofu bi twi mi di sa obi a me osofu no nko abro chire da me ma come abro chire akofra me name several times o sa she share adwuma ma me say me ko abro chire no e kwa mu osum ti aje se me to iron rod satem na nim die ni ho won say that enti me ken me takwa o say
iron rod say
iron rod na kwa mu osum ti iron rod no me to a na nyame abie kwa no because yes sir kwa no osum me so me enya sidio because atam no mani afra nimdie ni ho nimdie ni na amankrofo eja sori no nya wo nim nyansa na wo kan na nkofo adwene hu se no se yesisie yosofo no ntu kwanda no utumi hihye adwo ma me de hu nkonkron e ma me yesa aboa janeta me de esimi dem a me light off ye ma light off na ma connect na so no enkom sheba ma me sa ko page frifie sata na me wife nyim a woda su oda ohromu e ma me ko page janeta ne ko ekosi osofo ni fie on zerete enti ensem na wo kan sa no wow akoma sankofo na omunya sika di omu no omu na ba ha ombe attack no
that's right
enti no o start ye mimiti o start ya na notification no by say me follow unti ma tie won ka boni bia but enam say omu su ma boni na omu de tie asore dem o mi ko bu say osofu bi say oso pa cho me pe kwese ba ko say ultimi answer me amesa basore and was be say na bi say answer me sele no jama no wa mutam no na ye ti say nyankopon timi kasa o kasa me Israel fo nyina ate but ye time we on kasa biem adentia me pese anke e no say na bia nyame kasa na so no na nyame kasa those time no ma ye nyina obi ate but now no on kasa biem o ka kire me say nyame be kasa kire me ahomachi na me nkoda na me ana me say da ya na say eye eni so because obi adwindwin nyame ho a wo say nyame ti ase ntinya sa nwura no na omo sa de tu yeso biem nti nwura e na omo de tu yeso ama ana se na mi so bin nyansa ni kasa bia wo kasa mana atonko foti wuti no e ja so de wo kasa bia nti agriso
that's right
Please, let's not deviate. Today we are here to learn. We are here to benefit. So the religion and all those things, we are talking about how we can start. Till we start. And a doctor enlightened on so many things. Very vital to a lot of us.
But what said Dan?
Daddy.
Diana, all said, and somebody came in and they are cheering for religion. As a parent. Because we are obsessed with it, we are addicted to it. We are actually in religious addiction. Towards the account 70 people, religion I don't think it's more than 20%. That's right, because I don't hear it. And it's part of the brainwashing. You can't be seeker. You can simply be grow, so be self-developing. But Nipan be grown by no attention here day. Because everything here
they are so for now.
It's so
do that.
I mean, sure.
Yo, mama mi nya mo na. Me no. Yeah, almost time dada na so Mr. Obiama matimi wa film.
Oh, but so soon nyame som de o se ye. But say uhu ototo nyoma nyame som de doctor condemn. But we are talking about how enchima ye nyine betimi agina ye na so. Why?
Say me entina me my mama gina me na so because na me feel say aha na me face na say ono ankasa me na omo ebi a wo do ni me omo mu busu nyina omo ni me so aha ntimi no na ya ono no ti say aha na me nim say ankofo bebre nim say omo abrochi a omo ntimi manage adwuma ma e Ghana ma nye yie but through this man me manage adwuma ma for proper management
my example no ka bi kire because bebre na
me dey say adwuma me ya no ntimi oh
eto do adwuma ya no no
me ma adwuma me ya no ntimi so be dey ono so o di nsasu na no onim but den profo na ofo mo be attack ni ntina meka me onu ntino me say ma for proper management a omo ye madwuma me nkukọ ekoso me burofuo ekoso me abima so we onu me friend no bisa no because me suma me manager say onkoto abromra ana obo abro no bo kire me abima so obi a oni fa me na me friend no bisa no say abro na okoto na esen bisa no enti sa wo say oti ana say untimi adwire a me so be dey mani panya na wo say untimi manage wo na da bia ofin say agi so obeye nkofo adwuma me atu akade a me dey me mate me ho afi sa de no because me wa me ye adwuma ekoso me tua nkofo kakama
enti etu enti no o wo he wo UK ha
me wo UK ha
aha enti UK wo start is utie obey da kono ana watimi abie farming no.
Of course, Mr. Obeda could be. Now, me na a program. I'm gonna so be 2K. Mr. Obeda na a program. Enti me no me nyan and me ma dream no. Ebi adwin na dream no. Wa bia dream no. I'm gonna kochiri. Because now come me Mr. Obeda akwa. Say them penifo bi se ko mo ti me nkantema. To Mr. Obeda akwa anka me. Na me kuta capital almost where 300,000 pounds. But ni nyina ase. What I say? Yes, because of him. Yes, because of him, dear Neniho. One said that because of him, dear, and the man found to want to scanning Nasi. Saturn, let me blame him, say I have some phobia not to scan. But me, dear Papa, when I must say, I made a mistake.
No mistake. Because I did some mistakes. I yet bet me as sorry. So be my example.
And I'm just saying, because that time no, me to talk cast rough, me did the hotel rough, me to quite rough. One who said it here, because the cabby I knew quite say me room crana, no me did no room. One who said it here, and today piano, not where you say I saw question because you can't call from. But that time, you see, Miss Obede, Papa and Tema, and come in, and say, come over, say, after. My point, you are missing 3 hours as I'm going to
go 300 pounds next year. What's here, Mr. Obeda? So now, what you know now? And why you mistakeness cannot say and ask Obeda could give party to you new and I bet me a can't say, yeah. The person you do or Ghana, aha, dear, me phone was a poetry.
Yes. Because of I mean to me sick 7 years. What you say? And you who because me who sika SMD any sika SMD adwuma. Atuto hunu. One say atuto hunu. And then no kra wi a ye feel say yanyi nipa nyina ni no. Eti we adwuma na enko so ma me hu kwan a e bia be fa so kra wo no management kra be kasa. Obi a fa ne say wonye o manager na o hwe adwuma no. E kwan a be fa so obetua ne ka.
Enti etu o me pesa me bisa o say wo poetry no wo busuani na ehwema wana say wo trustee obi a onya busuani na start ma o. The internet no. Echo. Okay.
Montimenka.
Internet no echo ye. Me say. Oye wo ebi ni mo wo UK ha say ya. Almost started say almost sit down ya obi adi omusika. Almost started say me lady bi a okoye poetry enkoko. E na odi share ne brother nsa. E na enkoko ni nyina ewu na onye sika pa wo. Won, but say wo die no agina. Enti me pesa wo maye hu say wo de share wo busuani bi nsa. Ana wo ye
Yes, yeah, me ankasa minua. Ena me de share nsa. First one, oh say adwuma no.
Wo CCTV camera bi wo ho ana nioma bi a ebo ma wonya trust na den how is it?
Aha, enu ti na mi so bi be kire o niema ni na wo ni mo niema no. Niema se no ato. What you say? Enkukọ se na akọfae, sika se na ade awuram. Ohun se de tie. Enti sa niema ni nyina edu tama enkukọ no to a, enkukọ ahya se to omo to sen. Enkukọ no yesen na omo to sen. Ana mi wo CCTV camera so ho because adwuma no na me egu first because of ni nyina no na enimdie ane lack of ebia say we tua kaye oh because we dey sisi eba adwuma no ma enye ye
and you must say because I know near can wansem and what the religion
of religion dey asofofo na eba attack anything na enso eba mu no because obi o ha oba no
yes bibi said dey be ya obi so or your mistake anti for wo dey na my example twaso
I would have abi ma sa twaso abi ma so ya me boss o be twaso
there be a two o so dey call ye no o dey call ye no your friend say now o brother now untia workers ni ye
on say Satem no yes me na ebi Mr. Obi da akwa bi ma because na workers ni akatua no ene ase enema na aye nwonwan oh enti say one set wa dwi ni ye say adwuma na wo ye no eye wo ye adwuma na sister I'm telling you ebegu enti a process proper management apart from me ankasa me manager na oye me nua no me saw another extra manner onu so ye big poultry farmer masa fana osa assist me nua no a me say tua nika onu so ye fa ni daddy bi enti edu ba bi na me manager na nti ase a no akoda de bi wakobisa ne say okay edu say ekuko na me anopa me sorry e ba ko ase ni toilet na ye say no onu so consult we no eye sanity enti adwuma no moment a papa we be mo adwuma bie no wankasa no e be kotote ama enti ye ntra Ghana em adwuma ngu this time atwam
because beginning no all kasa no me clearly say you have to work on yourself any nyansa on the knowledge that you have about whatever you have to do ain't no thank you so much
thank you
nyamema wadwuma wo ye bia enkoso why
ebekoso ankasa say nyame ba mu ebekoso nyame amam so ebekoso because adwene ye adwuma
that's it hi okay Mr. Robcom akwaba
that's yeah mini aba me da se bebre me titia penifo ina me chia Mr. Obin so me chia mo pa Mr. Obin che na ene ama me smenya ntiase a madwuma bi nti fi be kan ye Mr. Obin aya abo me because me sha ase no na me ni indaso bia o Ghana nti ama me so me ye se mo de me free Ghana na obi ma kana me di tu kwa free Ghana ko kata ewia ko ai wo kata eni a ho kire ne ohyew eni eda bia ekohye mu ye adwuma kakra eni na echi no na me mbu me ho abomfia se like kata na medu no menim se be yi because na me hu ne se kakra na eba mesem no eye nti na ma me bu Ghana mu abomfia etiete Ghana so me de Ghana to fom ma adwum endoye enso me na musa na afi obi di Mr. Obi ho danse kire me na me tie no manfa anya asem manye we mentie no that's somewhere 2018 mentie ana without prayer asem tu kwan ba Europe na Germany na am target Miami nya Germany no ana fede ya me ma do ma last year mtum bedru Poland ha sei na bedru ye no adwum na me wo na me school saa na me kotie Mr. Obin me ko se Mr. Obin kasa wo Facebook na me metie no na ma hwe me tie no mu se nya sam na waka no like na ma adwum bie that time but see that me tie no ma see am so no asa so kosua me history nti after them is now go back to history Ghana history kosua ye me tie history na see ye no am so be tie Mr. Obin back na after the madwum ada ho na Mr. Obin kan na ye asa like a thousand ya man for oh isi me ntama nti uni me bra kan ko kata no sei no minim se Ghana nye nti me twemi nuanum nyina bifofo ene madofo ina me sisa mu ina fi Ghana de biblem do mu tutu kan ko kata as me ba ha sei kura na me gusa me twi bi ba ha sei but na me se matem Mr. Obin nti no me ni nua na ma twi na bakata no ma kya ne sei no me ni ntu kan ni biem na mum yenko Ghana yekoye kwieduma Ghana because ye wo hono no na papa ye kwieduma na papa do abrobe obefu ba na nam se kunya faso ye no na ye sekan ado ne ade ntama ne nje hu but tie ncheche we na me hu ne we na ma si kono papa katapram ye bi ayi ekes wo hono ma si ya sha ase ye de abrobe no sakes no ekuguso a ya sha ase ye be hye abrobe no tidam bi se Mr. Obin kan ina no no kre so tie na me sure say oni be go ase de biada enti ya dia Mr. Obin de wa bomb bebrebe ya ma si misma hye bibia ase a me ye me wo pineapple farm ase master tia me ye e fonu ma me ko ayi poultry farm ma ko fishing je say de mu ji bibia mu the next year de
Obin bi sa wasem be sunsia no before we started pineapple farming no
yeah.
Again na ehhehye be na wo ye wo survey ho say pineapple no na be koso ana say adenti no ankodua kube adenti no anya bibia na pineapple mo.
Okay, very good. If you enquire bremu ina no ehon adwuma mo ya abrobe no because asase no ye good for abrobe nti ho ina abrobe no mo ye na me too kan me da mo ho ba ye na afi de mo the new technology bia ba mu ma che say abrobe no mo ya eye bebre sin first no nti o ma me da ho no so mu nye sika obi mu to cars me kura me tu kan me ntimi nya bibia o
eye province one
yeah central region
okay
yeah nti magwi ye island free the ho no ma eye kurase land the whole free me nkoto nti why not ana ma me kofa kataplan yi ko dwi so ye fa ye tractor na ko plow so isisa so ndua ni na na ye de rubber asase ne so ni ye dua brobe no so se de be ya mfuye bia emba mu na bi trans export abrobe no
nti ni pasai na ebo mo aye wo da so wo baby a wo no so ye ho ye he
me wo Poland sisi
nti Poland na wo no why mo sa na wo krom ho ebo abusuafo ana se nipa ko bi na oni omo aka bo mamo ye
okay me ne brother na aka bo ba me brother no so e wa kwantu nti me maame ene sese ogina mu a oye bibia mai ana mafa boy ba kwa kan ho a ono na ofa ka kofa nyoma na de ba na me maame so deni monetize kan na me senisi maame so no o manage na me friend every day na me ne ye akonta na ade nti maame na se me monitor for now or monitor assassin for now ba me brother no
ka dodo a o de shase o ye okay say e scatter na
jo ye 2 acres for now ye de test ahwe so 2 acres no ye bibia na ye bo ka 40,000 right
40,000
yeah in group papa but ever say rough estimate 40,000 and I waiting ya bo ka na emfaso e be no
for how many years now
you start in che just about 2 months 3 months ni you go so ya pa and I will say take 1.5 year now why harvesting
1.5 years
yeah
and he said you're not doctor can we read kakra about it and I want who say for ya e beboa
sure land na here for the abrobe no nko and area ho in abrobe nko would be anka ne saa we na nko like no bia nye very great yeah
it's so person we ye bibia say we survey environment no
yeah sure
now read about it, now who gaps are, and what so that you can fill the gaps.
Before Mr. Obi Panti, now can I meet you? Pan in some meet me who say, and can make a as so baby, I'm so no, a baby, you was as if you horn the horn so, maybe a man can question and come a poo, but honor assassin near to me, a yabrobe. To why not say me,
the best decision that you've ever taken. I can say that confidently. Because now, so best I efficient now.
Yeah, sure. Then me join Mr. Obi group and I said about a million in baby.
Yeah, the best. The best.
But only to see her. And the me follow.
Messenger Yama. Why?
Because I'm busy. Say.
Yo, ain't Tuga. Tuga. Tuga ni what?
Mbazo what's in ka?
Me pa trying to ka.
Ayo we there answer that na me da say. We there yasi odifo bi ani animonyam woni krom. Enti uhu odifo a wanya animonyam woni krom na just we odifo pa. Mr. Obinda akoye mi ankasa me wo fanim pon pa.
Wow.
Ye nyina fi kro ba akoso. Asono ma so nti wo fa ase na mabeyi. Aha na se ni kromfo ya gi na tum. Ono ne kwabere kwame nkroma nti obi di na asem ba na so so de nanim be ye forma no de ye ntwema ni pa krokra. Na
Dr. Obinda akwani ma ye forma ha obi e
sa na se de okai eniema me so me di na ti se me wofa aboa me no ma me so me nka bi hu asem kakra emfa enchew ebra me di me wofa echi no akukodru aba me mu keke kra wa abrabo mu no enye easy no kuremu nie metimi atoto me niema yie ama ne teaching ba ko say multiple streams of income no sisi a me no ka say streams of incomes na adoso enti betigana he ya o mintu kwan ba me nkai the last time I mesre obi ade me nya sure so say me ba be sre obi ade sisi a me nkai the last time obi kire made na me nya sure say me ni do obi nso so say o meche made me tegana he ya ba bibia me pese me todi bia mitimi todi atade bia me pese me tose bia mitimi tose mebusuani bi nyare emma o say nipa uti wona o yare a make us be 5 years mb me yare ye na me yare ye no many tea ye no na me da private hospital na yare ye ko ba na me ye masa ahye ade nti e kana aba beto no nkwan no mpoche yare ye no ba de ne me yare a mi nsuro e ka no esan say minim sese na etie bia no e modern bo kakra ye bo no ye betumi e de ye ho djuma wofa na no say me ba be ka kire o say me maize farmer me ye no ade say ye frame me say army worms atiesi mu a wo mo say maize farm no in fact say ye mekane no a enka me ebu abubu nka aye mpai bo say na de na me nko a de me de me nsa so bibi mu a na age agui but no kure wo mu ni say ebra me army worms ni ti see maize farm ni mu no instead say me de be ye abubu no me ye say me pe solution no na say me ne wo ka say me tena ase hu problem no na me pe anu aduro ene me nkrofo a ye hwe ama me no e ka kire me say de ade na si aye yie no ana say de esi adane no enye anu binie midika ye brofu ana bantifu na first one me boka over 20,000 for so bi amaso because nipa me de ko say ne nsa no nipa no anye endi no kra amfa amane but me hu ni say asase business na me start no the next one I started say me ye no there me said that man me yira ankasa na hwe so na eno na ebu mi ekosisi ai a wutumi hu say me de measures ato ho na me make the right decision it means sure say ebia mesia problem bi was efuo another family na me ye ni because a problem ne ba instead say mema me ura akwo no rather no me ma me nije na me hwehwe solution for the problem. Me also so my wife and my son so the bar introduce Mr. Obin and church in a man. I make us a chrono so also I would see be. Na ono so ye teacher near our trade. Ye ma kwan yi. Who said there be want to me ye teacher adwuma ne nko am. Okwaji meat pie o na wakwa akoton. Na ne colleagues ni bi ehu no a na aye almost style. Nanso so omo bie school na wo kọ no na mfaso a wanya fi meat pie ne ton ne mu no ebro na ketua abosome onya no so a ne wo mfere adwuma bi a wo de ba ma no se wonye no oye sanse wo hunu se multiple stream of income no eboa pa eti Mr. Obin church na wo church no de jese wo a waso odin no aye wa adwene se nia wunim titete no eno a na wo de be ye adwuma wonye wa adwen se wutie bibi fufuro bia na so wo ye wa adwen ko a se wutie bibi fufuro na wo so de bo brade a ende enya ade se e faili enya ade se be faili ukra ne ncheche no tumi wom wo de ye adwuma eyeye na na o ka welejen ho asem na ye te se ye boso pe na nkrofo eye eyi ba no kura wom ni se nye hypocrisy na wo Ghana for ya afemu a welejen no 65% of Ghanaians problem. Africa high problem no 65% religion. Ye nyina ye religious people. Ya brabo a ye bo nyina ye principles of this religious destiny na na de bo bra no. Enti se ye the religious principle yi na e bo bra na enkoyi a. E de na was ye blame. E was ye blame religion teachings no. Eye ne ade bobra no na ekwa enke ade fans ne bema wo mu ye de bobra no ade ne enko ye nsikire nkanche wo mu se ade no mu de ye komu no enya ade pa ye nka ne pain fa nkire wo mu na enya se na ye obi religion obi religion enso ye enso ya brabo obi religion ye ka na akwa ba behwe ma dan na hwe se ekwala ye kire na de akwala ibe school bi a na wo da na mebusa akwala ne se ede na ye koso ahomate na akwala school ni beda no wo se wo ye afa awa ugina so saa edu anu ayi daytime no obe school na wo da me koka ho asem a school panyimfo se eye ne religion ni belief eti ye nya infama no na no wo koye exams over 100 no wa bom pa ya ahomate ne se over 100 wo twa 17 over 100 nipa wey ya ade nti wo meyen se kire nka nkire ne se ade amoye no enya ade pa na enti ye problem kese ye te ehu fi hu ebeboa ye tom ti anti ehu anfi hu dia ene ye bekoso atena ye ABC na emu madana me da ase me di besi ya no.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Black Nation. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Everybody should try and join Diana's Diary for successful program like this. On Fridays, 8 p.m., I do welcome special guests like Obin, people like mortgage advisors, insurance company. So Diana's Diary is a platform that we encourage people to be better of themselves, to grow, to be successful. Inti Mr. Momo Hedina, try and follow so that they be 8 o'clock Saturdays and Sundays. Mo join here, we will all grow together. Ye pese ye who say obia bet near the knowledge is power. And this is what Diana's Diary is all about. Inti Mr. Mao, everybody should try and follow. And always know we have our YouTube channel that I will post later. Your guest no more bar. We try and put it on YouTube. So Diana's Diary show on YouTube. You can go there and watch this live session on Diana's Diary, because the aim is to encourage, to uplift, to make Obia say physically, emotionally, spiritually to grow. That is the aim. I hope say you grow, you're successful. Thank you.